Hello everybody and welcome to my studio. My name is Shoshana Mizell and this is the Queen's Bellydance Studio, which is a beautiful home studio, and I am located in Queens, New York. I have dance class here every Thursday night from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. So if you're in the New York area, Queens area, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and you're willing to travel a little bit, just message me and I'll be happy to give you the information. So the reason I'm making a video today is because I've noticed in my over 4 decades of teaching, a lot of dancers and students seem to get a lot of neck pain, back pain, and upper shoulder pain when doing a lot of arm work or doing veil work. So a couple of the things that are the reasons for maybe neck and upper shoulder discomfort or pain while working the arms is that sometimes our muscles are weak. So in order to have stronger muscles, we need to work the upper back muscles, we need to work the lats, or latissimus dorsi on the side, and open up the chest muscles, because what happens sometimes is that the chest muscles get tight and the back muscles are overstretched and can atrophy. And sometimes when we lift our arms up, we lift up from the shoulders rather than from the latissimus dorsi. And you can feel the lats if you take your elbows and you bring it into the sides of your waist and you squeeze with the shoulders down. Right here, you can feel that latissimus dorsi, you can feel it contract. So when you're lifting your arms, that's the muscle that should be starting the movement. Although of course the shoulder joints and a lot of other muscle structures are involved, but that should be the thing that starts to execute the movement. Doing things like rows or planks and anything that is really strengthening the core, strengthening the upper back muscles, and even isometric movements for the neck, like putting pressure on the back of your head and doing resistance, isolation movements. And you can get those from other videos. I'll link some of the YouTube videos that I've tried that really helped me strengthening my neck muscles and my upper back muscles. So when those muscles are stronger, they are able to kind of give you a good structure so that you can move your arms about freely using the proper muscles and your upper body being nice and strong so that you don't get fatigued so quickly. Another thing is that a lot of times dancers and students, when they bring their arms up to the side, they bring them right parallel to the side. And at one point you can feel that the shoulder, or the joint, is not moving freely. Okay? So when you bring your arm up to the side, the ball that's in the shoulder socket kind of gets stuck. Okay? So a really important thing is to come slightly in front, slightly forward of the body, and then bring your arms up. That's a much more natural flow for the shoulder joint. Okay? And really, if you do it standing forward, you really can't tell much of a difference. Okay? When you do to the side, right away, it gets your spine kind of out of alignment, winds up contracting the upper back so much, and then either a dancer will overcompensate by hyper contracting the hips or hyper arching the lower back, and then that can cause a lot of problems. So yeah, you want to make sure that, again, your shoulders are down, you're lifting from latissimus dorsi, and you're coming slightly in front. Okay? And another thing is that when you bring your arms up, a lot of dancers will tend to bring the arms up straight and come all the way up. And then you have this kind of crunching thing here where you're bringing the shoulders and the upper shoulders in an upper contracted position. First of all, it really doesn't aesthetically look good, but it causes a lot of contraction in the neck muscles. It overstretches the upper back muscles and kind of tends to contract the pectoral muscles. So what you can do is you come up again, your arms are slightly side, you don't want to go all the way to the side, slightly front. And as you come up here, when you feel your shoulder no longer has that ease of movement, you can just continue by bending the elbow slightly. And then you come down. And here, instead of bringing the arms all the way together, you stop about 3/4 of the way down and bend the elbows, okay? And finish that. So it's a much smoother movement. Now, if you want to do one arm and you want to come all the way up, that's a little bit easier because you're not contracting both shoulders inward together. And aesthetically, it also looks better as well. So there's a couple of choices if you want to kind of get that look of having your arms straight up here. But you always want to keep your shoulders down and make sure that your arm is not in alignment with your ear, but it's slightly in front. So that gives a much more natural position for the shoulder joint to be in. So hopefully that helps, and I would like to just continue on and go through some arm patterns that you could use as a way to practice doing beautiful arm movements in a safe way. So we'll be right back. Yay! So this is something you can do every evening to practice and make sure that all those side movements that we're doing that are slightly front. Okay? I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. If you have any special requests or any questions, let me know. See you soon.